No froze this time.
I rebooted it.
Thank God, I was worried.
Still have 2 minutes before showtime, technically speaking.
That's fine. That would give you time to push that feed out. We got 4 people on. Hello, 4 people.
I don't have anybody.
Now I have 14.
I got 30.
It's 13 you're feeding up.
Okay, I gotta find it first. Hold on.
Hello, oh wow, 42 already.
Woo woo.
So get on there.
We're early.
We started
and
a few
you guys
minutes
are ready.
We started a few minutes early, let Michelle get shared out to all the different places so that way everybody can get on. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Oh, hello.
All right. Okay, once everybody gets
I'm hoping that UPS truck didn't just pull up in front of our house and
no.
knock and let Jack go meet. No, if our cameraman could go check that.
I'll try.
No, I think it just pulled up.
Yeah, so like
Oh.
last week our dog started barking. So, and you know how we roll, like anything can happen during these shows. So we just kind of go with it.
And I love that skin also, Michelle Perkins. And I want to get it for my PlayStation 4 and my phone.
Yeah, I need a Rapunzel one.
I showed you yesterday we can get you one.
I want a Rapunzel one.
Because rose gold just isn't enough.
Okay guys, before we get started, as usual, if you would be kind and share this video with your friends so that we can get our little piece of weekly silliness out there to more people. Last week, our reach by the end of, well, today was like 43,000 people, so that is awesome. And we appreciate you guys for doing
Okay,
your
yes,
part. Okay, I'm gonna sit, sorry. Sorry. All right, hold on. I'm almost done.
Almost ready.
Okay, yeah.
This is why we push to get done a little bit earlier because we gotta get all this stuff.
See, look, it is 7 o'clock and I'm done.
Okay, you ready to start? Then?
I am ready.
Are you all ready? Wow, 112 already. Okay, I guess we get started. So, hello and welcome to TMSM Weekly Live Show number 13 for July 9th, 2018. I'm Scott Atwood.
And I'm Michelle Atwood.
And we got quite a bit to talk about this week, actually.
We do. Who knows where this could go?
We could go all night long. We can do a Lion Rich and go all night long.
Let's hope not, though, right?
Because I'm already tired, so I don't know if we can do that.
No, it's been quite a busy week.
It really has.
Also, before I'm gonna address the contest tonight, after we talk about our topics for the week, before we get to viewer questions, I will tell you who the winner is of these lovely iridescent ears.
Not those ones.
Yeah, again, just like with the Slinky Dog last week, I'm not giving you the ears off my head. I'm giving you another pair. Actually, Lindsay, our merchandise reporter, was nice enough to go in with me to give away these ears. Now, these iridescent ears are very hard to find in the park. I found these at Disney Springs, and Lindsay went hoofing it at the Magic Kingdom. So, but we are going to give these away. So,
and just an update on the ears, the Slinky Dog ears last week, they're going out tomorrow. So I do apologize they didn't go out before. We've been kind of busy, but they are set to go out. They should be at the post office tomorrow, so you should have them by the end of the week. Just want to put that out. And also, there were some book orders last week. Those will also be going out tomorrow, so you'll be getting those as well.
Yes, so thank you for those of you who have ordered my book too.
You have a book?
I do have a book.
I didn't know that.
So anyway, all right, let's talk,
Horrible
shall we?
plug in the middle of the
Plug, like that's a shameless
let's
plug.
get started.
All right.
Hey, Josh is on. Happy birthday, Josh.
Josh is on. Happy birthday, Josh.
Josh is our California reporter,
Correspondent.
staffer, correspondent, and friend.
Yes, all
That's
those
what they
things. All those things. Okay, so, and we got a lot of first timers here.
Well,
so thank
welcome.
you.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party. This
you
show.
don't know what you're in for.
We have so much fun every week, and it's Scott and I, and then we have our wonderful staff that monitors what's going on and adds silly comments.
That's why it looks like there's so many people on. We have 131
No.
staffers.
We do not. We only have a few. Okay, anyway, let's chat. Shall we?
So what did we do after the show? The show was on Monday, so Tuesday we actually went to Hollywood Studios, which I think we talked about at the end of the show last week.
We did.
So we had fast passes. The boys and I hadn't seen it yet.
Toy Story Land, that is.
Toy Story Land. We've seen the studios.
We've seen the studios.
We had not seen Toy Story Land, so we did. We went over there. We had a fast pass for Toy Story Midway Mania for later in the evening. And that got us into the land. Not that you needed it. There was no wait to get in there. There was no line to get into the land. that we saw. So we went back there. When I first walked back there, I was in awe. It's amazing, actually. I know some of you have been there, but it's amazing to see what they did, and you actually do become a toy. I mean, you're that size that everything's so big around you. It's pretty cool.
It is. See, all the wonderful things I said were true.
She did not lie.
I did not lie. I really was looking forward for you and the boys to be able to see it. And, you know, because I had been talking it up so much that I was hoping that they wouldn't be disappointed.
It was no, it was great. We when you first walk in and you see Woody there, that's one thing that didn't sound like Tom Hanks' Woody voice. So
yeah, you pointed that out.
It kind of caught me off guard because I was waiting to hear that version. It's not bad, but it's just one of those little things I happen to notice more, those kind of things. But then you see Slinky Dog fly right by in front of you, which was cool. You hear Jesse.
But Jesse sounds like Jesse.
Jesse and Rex sound like each other. And then when you just look down the land and you see everything, it's wow. I mean, it really is. And then the little details, the popsicle stick benches and things, just it's so cool to see all that. I really enjoyed it. We got there early enough though. Like I said, we had a fast pass for later in the evening for Toy Story Midway Maine. We got there about 5?
I don't know.
Something like that, 5 o'clock. So we had about 5 hours in the land. And we actually got to do quite a bit in that 5 hours. We actually
we did a lot.
We did. We ate, which we'll talk to you about in a minute. We rode Slinky Dog during the daytime because I told the boys, I said, I don't know when we'll get a fast pass, so we're going to do it now. So we waited in line. It was just over an hour, so it wasn't that bad. And the queue is pretty immersive. You get to see a lot in it, a lot of little tidbits to see here and there. Then we rode the ride, which I did videotape and is on our YouTube channel, correct? Daytime version. Yep. And then we rode Alien Swirling Saucers. Then we actually did our Toy Story Midway Mania. Then we went back and rode Slinky Dog at nighttime. Yeah,
we did. We did a whole bunch of stuff.
Was really cool.
You know, everybody was worried about standby time because, like we talked about last week. I mean, just like with Pandora, it's going to be a while before locals can get a fast pass. Even for some people that are vacationing. But I know for annual pass holders especially, we have like the worst luck getting fast passes.
Unless we're staying on property doing a staycation, it's really hard to get a fast pass.
It's hard. So, but anyway, so I figured let's just stand in line and do it because it wasn't that bad. Really and usually our younger one will fuss and get crabby in lines.
He'd rather stand in somewhere else in the park than wait in line, which makes no sense. But
he gets lazy and he wants to sit.
That's that teenager.
Yeah, it's like he wants to sit and he gets tired and he hangs. Like, oh my gosh.
And it's too hot to hang.
And it's too hot to hang on your parents. It's like, okay, just deal. But he was fine.
Yeah, and the cool part was when we stood in line the second time at night, we actually saw the fireworks going off while we were in line, which was kind of cool. We had a great view of them because we were in line, so we kept getting hidden by walls and such.
See, but now I want to go back and actually be back in Toy Story Land when the Star Wars fireworks go off because Joe, our resident photographer, was curious. Hi Chrissy, hi Joe. We're curious about if you can take fireworks photos from Toy Story Land, and yes, you can.
You can. And they're on both sides of you. Actually, there's the ones that are towards the front where the theater and everything is, and then you see them off in the distance behind Toy Story Land. So you can see both sides. So to have a tripod and camera set up on both sides.
Yeah, you could totally do that. Oh, and hi mom. Hi mom. So, but yeah, you could. It was worth it to stand in line, especially for something new. Because the queue line is different. You don't get. It's not the same old. And actually, the times they give you are not as long as what it actually is.
They exaggerate the time quite a bit, I think, because the first one was about 30 minutes less than what they said, and then the second one probably about 20, 25 minutes less. So, so go into it with that mentality. But think I may have to stand here this long, but there's a lot to see. Lots of little tidbits of knowledge throughout the queue that you can see.
Lots to look at.
Really, there is. So we took a lot of pictures of that. Got our ride video both at nighttime and daytime. We haven't loaded the nighttime one yet. I'll probably do that this week.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of Toy Story Land footage on our YouTube channel, so if you haven't checked that out, check it out. Also, let's see.
They want to know about food too.
Yeah, they know they do. Okay, so for you foodies that have been harassing us, Robert Carlson.
He's actually the one that said something.
Robert. Okay, so we actually, when we were there, we went to Woody's lunchbox and tried some food because I know that you've been harassing us, or me specifically, because I was at the media preview and I did not eat the tachos. Now, for those that don't know what a tacho
What is a tacho?
A tacho is, it's like tater tots in a cup with chili,
Queso,
cheese,
sour cream,
chives,
I
and like Frito chips, right?
And there was some Fritos.
It's a bunch of stuff in a bowl.
I ate it, in case you're curious.
Stuff in a bowl.
I got it that day.
I mean, like I personally, I know I get harassed for ordering salads and such. I don't think I would order the tachos because I would feel really guilty eating a bowl of stuff like that.
See, I was mad there wasn't more of them for that. I thought for the price, it's hard to say I'm disappointed about food ever, but I was disappointed with the amount you got based on the price for it. Because it wasn't a lot in there, and then I like my tots a little bit more crunchy. These ones were soft and mushy.
His tots were not as crunchy as he prefers
crunchy.
them.
No, they weren't.
Let's say that.
So I'm not gonna say I didn't eat them.
He ate it anyway.
I ate the whole thing.
I mean, like, he can complain that the tots weren't done enough, but yeah, he still ate the whole thing.
I ate them. I had to give a fair review. You can't go by the first 7 bites.
You could have shared.
You guys all had your own food. I didn't want to overfill your bellies.
No, but I actually he likes to put a bunch of crap on food, like salt and extra sauces and stuff. So I had to hurry up and grab like a tacho really quick before he like junked it up. So he's very extra.
Well, I'll be leaving the show now tonight. Michelle's on her own. Thank you and have a good night.
He likes to put extra everything.
Can't wait for you to talk about Ant-Man without me.
Yeah, it's like Erica said, it's research.
It is research. What if that last bite would have been absolutely amazing? I wouldn't have had it had I gave up.
Okay, well, whatever.
It wasn't.
Right.
It could have been. But then
Right.
Andrew had the grilled cheese, which he said he loved.
Okay, what did you say? What did you say about the grilled cheese, Andrew? He's behind the camera.
I said it's pretty bomb.
It was the bomb grilled cheese. Is that what you called it?
It dropped a bomb on
Teenage lingo. Yeah. It's like boom, grilled cheese. Okay, so the grilled cheese sandwiches have 3 different kinds of cheese in them, and then
Aiden had the kids
grilled cheese, which is the same grilled cheese, just half of it. I put video on our YouTube channel of the food. So
that's one thing I do have a problem with also. More problems, sorry. The side items, if you get the sandwich, you get either the tots, I think there was a pasta salad, or the soup, correct?
Maybe.
You get like 7 tots in that little tiny thing. 7 or 8 tots. So it was kind of disappointing that you don't get, like if you get fries with the sandwich, usually you get a handful of them to fill your container, and these were kind of small.
Okay, so we usually,
Sorry, I don't mean to be.
We love all things Disney, as you know. And I usually try to find the silver lining in everything Disney because I love it so much. However, I'm gonna agree with him because like he said, you get a sandwich, you get like a big old pile of fries.
Yep.
The tot cups I can't even find anything.
They were like,
small.
if you got extra salad dressing with a salad, it's that cup that it's probably half that size.
Here's a Yankee
it's
candle.
Probably about
Let's
big,
do
though.
this. It's like the size
and
of
this
a
is
mini
the tacho
Yankee
candle.
Yeah, I mean I have candles all over the place, but it's tiny. It's tiny like this, and you only get like a couple of tater tots in it.
Yeah. So for Aiden, he's a little bit bigger, but normally kids meal fills him up. He got a half a grilled cheese sandwich, the little bit of tots, and then a clementine. Orange.
He didn't like the clementine.
And he doesn't like clementines,
So I ended up giving him some of my tots. I only had like 8. I gave him 4. So like we were.
And you gave me 2 bites of your sandwich.
I did.
Which she had the Monte Cristo, which was on French toast. Is that correct?
Yeah. Okay. So the Monte Cristo. Let's talk. So the Monte Cristo was good. Now I like a Monte Cristo, but I like if I'm gonna eat bad. Like bad for me, I want to go all in. All right, so like a cheat meal, let's say.
Jared says less tots means less calories, so that's a silver lining. I don't agree. I was sweltering in the heat.
Okay, but when you're sweating your butt off in the Florida heat, like you're eating tots, that's all right.
I sweated 12 tots off.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh jeez, you.
And I only had 8, so I'm plus 4.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, let's go back to the Monte Cristo. The Monte Cristo, usually okay, do you remember back in the day, like Bennigan's? Does anybody remember Bennigan's? I don't even know if they're still open. Are they?
There's a Brannigan's on 192 somewhere. There's a total spin of it. It looks like the same thing, but I put that R in there, but no.
No, not fake Bennigan's. I mean, like, is
they
there
had
still
the bomb
Bennigan's?
Monte Cristo.
Yeah, the bomb
and the
Monte
kids
Cristo.
and the kids lingo these days.
And Andrew's lingo, it was the bomb.
It was the bomb.
But it was like, deep fried sandwich with like a side of raspberry preserves.
You could dip it
and
in
you
there
just,
with a sauce.
like just scoop it. I
you do
even
that?
just scoop it, put the sandwich right in the raspberry cup and just like slop it all up. Like really gluttonous. No, back then I could eat whatever I wanted to and didn't gain a pound. These days I probably wouldn't do that. But anyway,
I would
digress.
still do it, and I complain about it later.
I digress. So Bennigan's Bonnie Cristos are like my absolute favorite. So I was kind of going in it with the mindset of like Bennigan's Monte Cristo. It's not Bennigan's Monte Cristo. It's a really good turkey though. They do like a grilled turkey and they put it on French toast.
She doesn't eat ham, so she did pull that pork.
So I don't eat ham. I don't eat pork. I know. Go ahead and slam me about the bacon, but I grabbed the ham and pull that out because I won't eat it. I pass it out to pork eaters at the table. So,
if I'm not mistaken, I think Andrew took it all and put it on his sandwich.
So anyway, French toast. It's not quite the same effect on French toast as it is in your typical Monte Cristo. It was good. The turkey was good. The cheese was good. They have like a raspberry spread on the top.
I wonder if you could get more of that on the side, because it didn't seem like
it needed more. Yeah. Like, let's go back to Bennigan's for just a minute. Now we're talking about that side of raspberry.
These people aren't ever going to eat Woody's lunchbox.
I know. No. Okay, so, yeah. All right, so anyway, the side of raspberry, Disney, if you're paying attention, put a side of raspberry with that. Because it would be even
And a few more tots.
And a few more tots.
If you're going to split off 12, give me 12.
Don't be holding back on the tots. Because if we're all hot and walking around.
And Janelle said that hers were a little more crispy.
Oh.
See, mine were mushy. I don't know if they just were too busy and they were rushing on
You got gypped on the tots then.
I really did.
We need to go back for another research
No,
trip.
next time I'm trying that the beef brisket sandwich. I'll try that next time.
Okay, and another thing, I have one more complaint, and I'll stop complaining about the food. It's not bad food. I just think that you need more for what you pay. Like the tachos were what, $8.99 for a cup of tater tots like that.
And I wasn't full.
Yeah, he wasn't full.
I wasn't. Not that that should be a surprise to anybody.
The what do you call it? The grilled cheese sandwich. Now Andrew got the grilled cheese, which he loved, but he wanted the little side of tomato soup for dipping. Well, if you got the side of tomato soup, then
which is in the same cup the tots come in, same size cup, so it's not like a bowl of tomato soup.
Maybe even smaller.
Yeah.
It's just for dipping. You don't get any tots. So, like, my poor boy probably was still hungry because he ate the sandwich and didn't have any side dishes. So, and, nobody really wants to eat soup when it feels like soup outside.
That's a good way to look at it. Somebody actually looked up a Bennigan's in Melbourne, Florida.
Get out!
So,
Thank
Melissa,
you, Melissa.
we're going to have to take a ride, I think.
No, Judy. Okay, Judy said it's a flop. No, Judy, I swear.
Soup shooters.
It's not a flop. I didn't open this. It smells good. It smells like the beach.
Smells like a Monte Cristo.
It's beach smell. It's not a flop. It really is, and I know that I'm making it sound bad, and I'm not. It's just that you guys know that we give you the real deal when you read what we do.
Yeah, I don't want you to go there and
it's good food.
It is good food. It's just I don't know if it's worth the prices.
It just need to be more of it.
But you need to remember that Disney, they kind of have you right in there because you're in their land and you want to try this stuff.
But it's good. I mean, I liked it better than your typical walk-up. Like, if you go to Backlot Express and you get, like, chicken nuggets and fries, I mean, you can get that anywhere. I would rather go back
with free refills of your beverage.
Oh, yeah, the free refills.
Free refills make all the difference in the world.
That's the good part about Backlot Express, because you can get free refills, and that's why we go back there.
Why
I don't know. I'm still talking about, everybody got their visual of how big the top
So Yankee Candle has paid for this segment. We get 7 candles
okay,
in a row.
I'll put the soup cup down now. Anyway, but I would rather go back to Woody's Lunchbox and try the food, something else there, than go back to Backlot Express and get the same old stuff we've been eating for years. Just my opinion.
That's fair.
But I mean, and there's always the we like the pizza back over there by what's it called?
Cantina Eddie's.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Back by
and then
Tower
there's
Terror.
Pizza Rizzo. So there's the 2 pizzas.
Yeah, the pizza's not bad.
Yeah.
But I actually I did like Woody's Lunchbox despite the small portions of tots and soup. Is that a fair assessment?
That's fair.
Robert Carlson, is that a good answer for you? Because
and we had some Main Streeters roll up and talk to us.
We did! Okay, so yes, that was funny I'm sorry, because I'm eating, we're at a research trip and I'm checking out the Monte Cristo and I'm like, pulling my ham off and messing with the French toast.
Go ahead, there's a big question.
And then I just go take a big old bite of sandwich and a lady comes right up beside me. Excuse me, are you Miss
And I could tell they were coming to us, but it was like in slow motion. Like I couldn't say, "Don't take that."
So I turn around, face full of food, like.
It's happened before.
Yeah, I am. So I had to chew before I could talk to her.
It's happened before.
And I apologize.
So.
But yeah, so to the lady and her husband who said hi when I had a bunch of food in my mouth, thank you for coming to say hello.
Yes,
I'm sorry
thank
about
you so much. Glad
all
you
the
stopped by.
food.
Yeah, but while she was talking about it, somebody asked if there was a pizza plant. I know some people answered there is no pizza plant, which is odd because you would think they would have when they used to have Pizza Planet. Now it's Pizza Rizzo, but maybe because there's too many pizza places.
Everybody, there was rumors. So this is why the Main Street Mouse does not do rumors, because most of it is crap. But I did hear that they were putting a Pizza Planet back in Toy Story Land back in the day. Some other site put that out. That is not true. There is no Pizza Planet.
That is not the news today.
That is not. Okay, anyway.
You couldn't say Robert? No, but you would have thought they would have because it just would have fit perfectly. I did notice though when you're going into Alien Swirling Saucer, they have like the guards that were in the movie standing as you walk through the two guards that are at Pizza Planet in the movie. They're kind of outside the Alien Swirling Saucer ride as you're walking in there.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I got a picture of my phone. I'll show you later.
Okay, show me later. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so no Pizza Planet. Okay, what else? Okay.
Plus the best pizzas at Via Napoli.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I guess that's it for Toy Story Land talk for now.
So the land is cool. Check it out. Make sure you check out. Look around and actually look into what's there and how it was built, and you'll see a lot of the detail looking around, which is really cool. You see how much they actually put in there to make it authentic. Yeah, just make sure you take a look around. Look everywhere because there's all kinds of little hidden gems all over that area to check out.
There is. I want to say something snarky. Wait, am I allowed to or should I not?
Well, there's
all
121 people. Right here to say it, so
okay, no, I don't. All right. So you guys know how I am and how I don't really necessarily like trends, minus the rose gold thing. But from what I hear, there's a popsicle wall somewhere back there. Like we needed another wall for Instagrammers to go stand by. I will not be standing by the wall, and I'm not even looking for the wall. But apparently there is one for those of you who like the purple wall, the bubblegum wall, the whatever wall, the bathroom wall, all these things that y'all do.
The blue wall, the green wall, the purple wall, the Pandora wall.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. But if you want to, apparently there's a wall for you to go take your selfies with. Okay? There's a popsicle wall.
There'll be a hat and a shirt next week.
Disney's gonna come out with a hat that says "Meet me by the popsicle wall," like they did with the "Meet me by the purple wall."
That's it.
I think if you're above a certain age, it's kind of. But okay, that's just my opinion. But yeah, if you want to go find,
she just offended.
If y'all want to go find a wall, go ahead because they're everywhere, and I'm sure it's fun for the kids to do.
I'm gonna find a wall.
My kids won't do it. They're like, "Mom, please."
I'm not.
They're like, absolutely not. So
a popsicle magic band, that would be kind of cool. They could put the
band.
image on the band, that'd be kind of cool.
You could totally do that.
Suzanne, I think you should write that up and send it in to Disney.
Suzanne, ideas. You gotta copyright that stuff.
And when you work for us, it's actually our idea.
Okay.
You're under contract. Just so you know.
And I don't mean what I said about the walls offensive. If you like the walls, that's fine. I don't like the walls. I think it's silly. But you know what?
She's got pictures by every wall. Don't worry.
I do not. You can go through my Instagram. You're not going to find it.
There's 47,000 photos in her Google Cloud. I guarantee you there's pictures of her in the wall.
See, Robert just said the next park is going to be a wall park. It's going to be all just walls.
It's just all walls.
And do you know how...
And you got to wait in line for it.
And you got to wait in line. If you want to stand by the new wall...
I got a fast pass for the Peach Wall at 6.
Peach Wall, yeah. No, they need a glitter wall. Like, all glitter.
That's
like,
your bathroom.
No.
You put glitter in the paint.
They need a wall that is, like, all sparkle glitter. Like, if you're going to do, like a millennial pink wall or a, give me another color. A different kind, like, but it has to be glitter. Kind of like the ears, but...
I would stand in front of a Marble Studios.
Now, I would probably go stand in front of the glitter wall, like, and
see how quickly her opinion changes of what's cool and what's not?
See, Erica said glitter wall. See, Erica agrees with me.
Well, you and Erica think alike on a lot of things, so that's where it just kind of fits.
All right, true. Okay, see, someone else said, Jenna Johnson, sign me up for the glitter wall. Yep, Suzanne, glitter wall.
Will anybody stand with me at the marble wall? I just want a marble wall. That's it.
A Marvel wall would be great. Now, how would, if they were going to do a Marvel wall, what colors would said Marvel wall be?
Red and black.
Why?
Because that's what the Marvel Studios logo is on, red, black, and white.
But couldn't they do like a Captain America wall?
Then that would be Captain America's wall. Actually, if they would just build a Marvel theme park, which I've been saying,
Yeah.
do the whole thing.
Yeah.
I've got the design already done. I'm going to talk to Disney about it. Let's sell the idea.
Because they care what we say.
Yeah, because they care. I would have had more tachos if they care.
You see, now they're not going to care anything because I slammed their
I know,
walls.
we're off the media list.
And I said their top cups were too small.
So this will be the Main Street Universal Studios next week?
No, actually, I do have some media events coming up in the next week. We have quite a few.
We have quite a few. Like
So,
30 or
like,
40
on the
days.
20th, we have Christmas in July.
Oh, that's right.
Then we have Magic Kingdom After Hours. And then there's an ESPN thing coming up this weekend.
Saturday,
too.
Sunday, and Monday we have plans.
Yeah, so Disney currently is still inviting me to things. So,
So
thank
watch, because we will have lots coming out, especially the Disney After Hours party we're going to Saturday night. We'll have all the footage there.
you. So,
And then whatever's going on at ESPN on Sunday and Monday, we'll have coverage of that.
yes, we will. And I love you, Disney. We're just razzing you because we razz people.
We'd
we
like to really go to Disneyland, though.
Disneyland. Okay.
So we're starting to GoFundMe.
No, we're not. Yeah, go fund me. Send us to Disneyland.
Kickstarter.
Okay.
Anyway, next.
Enough of this craziness. You guys ready to move on?
So that was Tuesday. Toy Story. We got 6 more days to go.
No. Okay. All right. So next, let's talk about the 4th of July.
Yes, on Wednesday, our friends Janelle and Mike and their children and Janelle's mom were staying at Wilderness Campground in one of the cottages there, which are very nice. First time we had seen them.
Yep. The cabins at the campgrounds
Yes,
are actually
cabins.
nice, and they're actually bigger than one might think. They look
That's
small
right.
from the outside, but when you go in, they're pretty roomy.
They're pretty big. So they invited us to come out there on the 4th to hang out with them and we went out there to watch the fireworks, see all the events on the beach. They did a barbecue, so it was a fun time. We went out there and we got to see
There's a parade.
golf cart parade, which is on our YouTube channel, correct? Yes. It is amazing how much these people decorate their golf carts.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I had heard they do it at Halloween time, like people decorate, and at Christmas too. They put Christmas
Yeah, they
lights
do
on
Christmas
the go. On the I was gonna say go karts.
On the go-karts.
There's go karts at the campground. Golf carts. People like went all out. There was one. It was my favorite. It had Sam the Eagle on it.
Sam the Eagle should have
And
won.
it said a tribute to all countries,
Countries,
but mostly America. Yeah, and
It was
and they had like a it was really a long parade. There was tons of people. So
It
like
was 25 minutes I taped.
yeah, we taped most of it. Like Mickey and some of the characters like lead the parade. Then there's a bunch of golf carts, and then the band from the Magic Kingdom
Main Street,
is there. And then it's just people that are honking, and they have like their dogs in the cart,
Yeah, it was
their
cool.
family in the car, and people like throw candy and stuff at you from their carts. And then there was all decorated red, white, and blue stuff.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And then at the end, when it's all over, like you go up by like where Trails End is and like where the beachy area is, and they had like 5 golf carts there maybe, and then they had like a voting thing
Yeah, I
to
was thinking
see
six,
like
yeah,
who.
two
I don't
things.
know what they won.
They had different categories. They had most Disney, I think, most patriotic, most...
The Sam the Eagle one was funny.
And he didn't win.
He didn't win.
No,
Who
he
won?
lost. The other one won.
The one with the popsicle on the top.
I don't know. I was disappointed. Sam the Eagle should have won. That's not American. Sam the Eagle lost.
His favorite cart didn't win, so he didn't care.
I did. I was done with it. I did.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, so then there's the beach and the beach area. You
And
know.
the eating contests.
Oh, they were. There was an eating contest.
Two.
They were eating watermelon and what else?
Watermelon and then strawberry shortcake from Trails End.
Is that what that was?
That's what it was.
Oh.
And they had to eat the watermelon down to the white rind, which I don't know if I can do that, but they had with no hands.
With
So
no
it was
hands.
funny watching them all dig their faces in that. And then they had to eat the strawberry shortcake, which I think a little kid actually won the strawberry shortcake. The one I
Really?
saw.
The strawberry shortcake from Trails
It
End
was
is really
good.
good if you've never had it.
It is. It's really good. So,
Um,
I don't know what they won. They said the losers could all take their remaining watermelon or strawberry shortcake with them.
I'm gonna take my quarter piece of watermelon.
I'm gonna go back
with
and
me.
share it with my family.
It's got bite marks in it, but
It's
we're all
okay.
family. It's all right. We'll share
It's
it.
all okay. It's good. That was
So Sorry, it's my dog. So most of you, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I have a short, fat, half English, half French bulldog who's very sweet and very not well behaved.
I was gonna wear him on my head like the Slinky Dog headband.
He's really, really sweet, but
he
always either barks or drinks water really loudly. That was him in the blinds earlier, if you saw and he's back. So
I don't think they can see him though, because the way the camera's set up.
One of these days we're just gonna pick Jack up so you can
We're gonna put him right here and have him.
If I could trust him to behave, I would totally put Jack right there. Yeah, you should pick him up. He's really cute.
That's okay.
He's really cute.
I don't want to throw my back.
I got you.
Anyway. So I'll tell you a little story. So, we're waiting to watch the fireworks at Magic Kingdom from the beach, and it starts to get dark and windy, and then the DJ who's on the beach says that due to inclement weather, they're telling people to basically, you might want to take cover.
Yeah, they're saying get out.
They're saying get out.
Mostly saying go.
So then we sat there and we all were trying to make a decision, game time decision.
Then the clouds decided for us.
Yeah, so I think we went and we hid under the DVC area, the part where you can walk up and talk to people about DVC. It's a little overhang.
Even they left with the rain coming.
Yeah, even they left, but we sat under there and waited. And we really tried to wait it out as long as we could. But so we're watching the live feed, the parks feed, on the phone at the same time because we're trying to figure out, because somebody had said there was a tornado watch and it could have been delayed permanently.
Right, yeah, that's what they kept worrying about. We actually left the DVC area, started walking back towards the beach when it looked like it was slowing down. So we walked over there and we're watching the feed, and the feed says, due to inclement weather, the fireworks are postponed or delayed.
Yeah,
something
delayed.
Like that.
And it was delayed quite a bit.
It was. So we kept watching that, and we're standing there, and we're all trying to make a decision, and rain's starting to come back in. So we said, you know what? Let's just go back to the cottage or to the cabin
and watched it on the phone.
And we ended up watching it on the phone, which I don't know. I guess we didn't feel like going out there and.
Well, because by the time we decided to go on the golf cart and pile everybody in, there was way too many people on the golf cart.
We had that golf cart packed. We got 3 more on the roof.
And then there's water coming off the top of the golf cart at this point. So the right half of my body was soaked, and my dress was 50 pounds, just like that Orangeburg dress I told you about a couple weeks ago. Why is it always me? Anyway, so we were soaked, and so we ended up watching it from the cabin. But that's Florida weather, you never know, and Disney still, the fireworks went off without a hitch just after.
The best part, though, is we got to see the entire fireworks, because you get to see it from different angles. There was a couple I didn't understand, but we got to see all from the water area, from inside the park, from the train station. So
and we've seen the fireworks there. We were actually, last 4th of July, we were there right on Main Street, and all the chaos last year.
And the mess.
Yeah, do you guys remember that?
The pigsty.
All the people that jumped up the hub area with all their garbage when they were waiting for the fireworks.
That photo went viral.
That photo went viral. 3 million. Because I took pictures of people being not so nice. Not the people, just the mess they left. Because I really think it's really crappy to junk the place up when there's garbage cans every, how many feet?
30. Well, at least 30 feet. There's a garbage.
Yeah, there's garbage cans all over.
What's funny though is she posted a picture and people were telling, why don't you guys pick it up?
Somebody asked me why I didn't go pick up the garbage.
We were picking it up, sadly, and it still didn't matter because they completely trashed the whole area. But the cast members, they got in there. They had that whole area cleaned up pretty quickly. So you know what?
Be nice to cast members. Don't take advantage. Don't throw your garbage on the ground.
No, just pick up after yourself.
Pick up after yourself. If you wouldn't throw your hot pretzel on the ground or your nacho cheese on the ground at home,
or your tachos,
you shouldn't do it at the park.
I'm gonna go to their house and trash it up. I'm not picking up anything.
I like how you mentioned the tachos again.
You can't waste those. There's too many. You don't throw those on the floor.
For $8.99, you better eat all those
nachos. That's 80 cents a taco.
Oh my God.
For 10 bites, that's 80 cents a taco.
We love you, Disney, I promise. Oh my God.
And they don't give you no discount on that, pass holders.
People are going to be like, you guys been drinking. It's just water.
I don't drink.
I know. All right.
Janelle can attest to that. She's on here.
Yeah, all right. So, anyway. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, so it was fun.
It was fun.
Even with the rain.
They had a movie on the beach. I don't think we ever even saw what it was. I think the rain was before it started. They had the fire pits where you could bring. Janelle brought stuff to do s'mores for the kids.
Yes, we had s'mores, which is always good. What else? But yeah, so we didn't get to enjoy the beach front festivities because stupid rain kind of ruined it.
That's Florida for you.
But you know what though? It was good to be able to go and try something new for the 4th of July. Right?
No tachos left behind.
Scott Boone. No tachos.
No tachos shall be left behind.
Not for $8.99 a cup.
Those are the words that created our country.
I swear to God. And all these new people are like, we're not watching.
They're like, they're never coming back. I'm out here. Or they're going to be like, what kind of train wreck can be next week?
I know.
Never know.
You never know what
Tune
you're
in
going to get.
next week, it could be worse.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get.
So,
but it's real talk. Just
right.
remember that. Okay.
So that was Wednesday.
Yep.
Thursday, I don't think we did anything Thursday. Originally, I wanted to go see Ant-Man on Thursday, but we ended up
We didn't do
for
that.
some reason. And we didn't go Friday. We ended up going to see Ant-Man on Saturday.
I don't even remember what we did.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad? You know how sometimes our weeks are so busy, I end up looking at my phone, at the pictures on my phone, just to refresh my memory, like when I do my Wednesday night vlogs, because I don't remember what we did in the week because it's been so busy. So I go and I check my pictures on my phone to see what we did.
Thursday, I think we just caught up on work around here, and then Friday we had to run. We had some shopping we had to go take care of and things like that, but that was really it.
So we did go see Ant-Man.
We did go see Ant-Man at Disney Springs. I loved it. I thought it was a great film. I don't think it got enough publicity before.
It didn't.
I mean, Infinity War was on every 6 minutes on commercials, but Ant-Man didn't get it, but it was hilarious. I mean, I think probably the funniest Marvel movie to date.
Yeah, you know what?
Not to spoil anything, but it was funny. Not that won't spoil it, but it
I'm not going to read your comments right now because I can feel the giggle coming on. I can't.
Calm your tots, Robert.
Yeah, go. I know.
When you guys get here for the meetup, the 3 of us are going to go have tots. Those people are going to know what's in.
Yeah, at the meetup, we're going to pass out baggies of tater tots.
Me, Jared, and Robert are going to walk up to Woody's lunchbox, and they're just going to know. They're going to turn around.
Okay, Ant-Man. Let's go back to Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Okay, so...
He couldn't eat a tot.
No. You know, I have to go to Marvel films because of the people I live with. And
I just tell her Loki's in every one, and she'll go.
No, that's not true. Okay, so the reason I was okay with going to see Ant-Man, even though so I complained a little bit, and I said, you know, you didn't see like a lot of Ant-Man commercials and push and whatever else that they did for other Marvel movies, and I couldn't figure out why. Because
I know why.
Why?
Because they had a bigger budget on Infinity War. They had to make sure people went and seen for 25 actors to be paid for big names in that movie.
Okay, true. All right. So anyway, but I didn't really see anything about it, so I wasn't sure what it was going to be about. However, my selling feature was Paul Rudd. Now I love Paul Rudd. Not like I love like Tom Hiddleston, not that kind of love, not Loki love, but I love Paul Rudd.
See what I deal with? I hear about Tom Hiddleston, Paul Rudd, you're going to eat your tots. This is all I deal with.
I do love, come on, somebody back me up. Paul Rudd is like the best.
I said he was funny.
I know, but Paul Rudd is the best.
But you know who's got the best lines? Michael Pena.
He does. I mean, so it's really, really funny. I love Paul Rudd. Not like Tom Hiddleston, but I do. Oh, he's cute too, though. Paul Rudd's cute.
Hiddleston's got posters hanging in our house.
There's no posters.
Rudd doesn't.
There's no posters. Yeah, see, Jenna, love Paul Rudd since Clueless. Me too.
I forgot he was in Clueless.
He was Josh in Clueless.
That's sad that you remember who he was in Clueless.
Because
that was an Academy Award-winning performance.
Because I said I love Paul Rudd. Yes.
He was in 40-Year-Old Virgin, too.
That was a funny movie.
Yeah,
it's not Disney-friendly whatsoever.
Not Disney-friendly, but he was funny.
Hysterical, like best one-liners, Paul Rudd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway.
I always quote the Matt Damon. I always thought he was a Streisand.
Okay, no. We're not quoting that movie.
Romeo and Juliet, he was in that also.
We're not going to quote R-rated movies.
Okay, let's move on. But anyway, movie was great. I don't want to spoil it for you. There is 2 after-credit scenes. So
yes.
Don't get up and leave like most of the people in our theater did, which I still don't. This is the 20th Marvel movie, and the credits played, and people still get up and leave.
I know,
I don't get it.
Amateurs. Oh, somebody wants to know if you need to see Ant-Man 1 first. Not necessarily. It helps.
It will help if you're not sure. Just go read about Ant-Man 1. If you really just go read the synopsis of what happened in it, and that should help.
Because it's all the same characters from the first one,
And then there's a storyline from the first one that you learn more about in part 2, and they talk more about that.
But it's really funny. It was entertaining. Don't get up at the credits. Don't be that guy. Because people that got up at the credits and shouldn't have.
And most people, I think, at this point, they've seen Infinity War, so a lot of them are going to see this to see how the next played into it, which you don't know.
But yeah, and Carolyn, you don't have to be a Marvel fan. It's just a good movie. It's
What?
Just a movie.
You're not a Marvel fan.
You don't have to be. I mean, I go see all these movies, and I'm like not dying for Marvel stuff.
Hold on, I need a minute.
I know. All right. So anyway.
Marvel.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, so we got 2 more things, and then we're gonna announce contest winner, and I have to look up that person. Okay, so we went to see Donald's Dino Bash, the dance party and characters at Animal Kingdom.
It was awesome.
Yes. Chip and Dale are dressed as dinosaurs. I know that we put that on our Instagram a while back, but we actually went to see. And then DJ Elliott was actually happened to be the DJ. He was filling in for somebody.
Yeah, he told us one of his employees was actually off on vacation, so he got to fill in for them. Which of all days ago, I guess we picked a good day
because DJ Elliott.
And he came down. He came down and said hi to us. Talked to him for a few minutes. So that was nice to see him.
Yeah, it was nice to see him.
We're anticipating that, so that's always good.
So, and then, before we get to the other stuff, I'm going to talk about one more thing, and then we'll talk about the contest. Okay, World of Disney. Oh, God, I feel like this broadcast is a lot of negative connotation. And it's not like that, but you have to understand. Like with everything else that we do, what you see is what you get. We're honest about opinions, and it's just our opinions. And mostly, I love everything Disney. I do, but okay. So let's.
Except Figment.
All right.
Just putting that out there.
Okay.
Jared, Robert.
No, Dino Bash is just for the Incredible Summer. Somebody asked about that. Just Incredible Summer.
What does that have to do with Pixar?
Pixar.
Incredible Summer is all Pixar related.
Wait, unless they do keep it out the whole time. But it launched at the same time as all the summer stuff did.
But didn't they have the DJ stuff going on before that?
They did.
I think they just rethemed it. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but okay.
Ooh, Judy said she doesn't like the redo at World of Disney. We're getting there.
We're getting there, Judy. We're getting there because I'm with you, girl. So, okay, so we went to World of Disney after we saw Ant-Man at Disney Springs. Because I was on the lookout for these babies right here because I knew they had hit.
And we found a big old rack of them.
And I knew they weren't going to last because when we went to Animal Kingdom last night, these were nowhere to be found. Okay, so.
But plenty of rose gold and millennial pink if you're looking for.
Yeah, if you're looking for that. But the brand new ears did not have. Okay, so anyway. We went to the part of World of Disney that's been closed down was reopened last week. It's been a week. And we finally just got over there to check it out. Now, I had seen pictures from friends and stuff, and everybody was kind of like, So we went over to check it out, and I did video. It's on our YouTube. I did a blog earlier today. I did a repost of it, and I did it yesterday. The overwhelming response was people didn't care for it, and there's a reason for that. You remember? Okay.
There's no magic.
Oh. Well, that's just ripping the Band-Aid off. I wasn't.
Well, no, they did. They ripped the magic out of World of Disney. Now it's a store.
It's a store.
All it is. Go there, spend your money, buy your Disney crap, and leave.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, so when we used to vacation here before we lived here, one of my favorite things to do was, Disney Springs or Downtown Disney then was an event. I mean, we would take a whole evening and walk around, and World of Disney was like the store you wanted to go see because it just oozed magic. They have the big characters on the ceiling, and the carriage over the doorway. They still have Stitch.
Might as well get rid of him though.
But all the theming was so good, and so just like I said, oozed magic in Disney. And now when you go in there, it's just a store. Like somebody had said in the in the blog post that I did, somebody commented that it reminded them of the Wilderness Lodge. I mean, just because it's kind of like wood ceiling,
wood green,
like all those awesome characters and the video screen and the movie playing and all that, it's gone. It's gone.
It reminds me of the Rodeo Drive side of it now. It's just a store.
Rodeo Drive side.
Well, the higher end stores that don't take your discount.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that area, though. It's just a shopping now.
The new side of Disney Springs, for those who don't know, is it's the hoity-toity end. Let's say that.
But you used to be able to go in the World of Disney, even if you weren't going in the shop, you could go in there and just see all the stuff on the ceiling. You'd always see different things that have been there forever, but you may not have noticed it before. And now all that's gone. And the store is not done yet, but if this half is done, the other half's just going to be replicating that.
Now, I heard a cast member say that the carriage is going to. So it sounds to me that all the big things that they had up to take pictures of with the blinky lights and all that's gone. It'd be great if it came back, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I just don't understand. It used to be fun at Downtown Disney. Downtown Disney was fun. Disney Springs is not as fun.
It's more commercialized. Let's say that.
It is. It's what Las Vegas has turned. Last time we drove through there, and what I tell you, it's all commercialized now. It's the same thing, where it's all stores and restaurants, and that's all there is. There's no clubs like there used to be. I mean, they have the one that was.
We were talking about this too. How many of you are with me and missed Pleasure Island? I loved Pleasure Island. I couldn't wait to be old enough to actually go in the clubs, because if you watch this show, you know that I like a good dance club and I like some good techno music. That is my thing.
See, Paula Cartwright agrees with me that all the magic is gone. It's just a store.
Paula, thank you. But anyway, we're talking dancing right now. So Mannequins Dance Club, which is now Morimoto Asia.
You were actually talking to Elliot about that yesterday, about missing the clubs.
I was talking to DJ Elliot, who agreed with me, by the way, that
we should just open up our own club area, call it the old Downtown Disney Clubs.
Club Disney, like how it was at the studios.
We're going to turn our house into that. We got 7 rooms, we're going to have 7 different clubs. 6 people is all we can have in, but it'll work.
Yeah, so I only got to go to Pleasure Island and actually get in the clubs, I want to say maybe once or twice, because I was not old enough to go.
That's what Erica said. They got rid of it before she was legal.
Yeah, I know. I wish I would have had more legal time to go.
I never got to see it.
Well, because you didn't go to Disney like I did.
No.
No. But Mannequins was the place with the moving dance.
That was a great movie.
No.
It was a good movie.
Okay. But anyway, Pleasure Island was fun. And they had the comedy clubs and Adventurers Club and all that stuff. And I think there was a lot of charm there, because you didn't have to be over 21 to go to Pleasure Island. I mean, they had the music, they had the what do you call that? The Happy New Year thing every night. The New Year's countdown and the fireworks at midnight.
I just said I've never been there, and you're sitting there asking me what.
Because we talked about this. That's why I was asking you, because I know that we talked about it.
No, it's sad that all that has been ripped out, and now that whole area is restaurants and stores.
Yeah.
That's all that is down there now.
But yeah, I mean, Pleasure Island had a certain charm to it, and I wish that they, okay, but see, here's the thing. Here's how Disney is trying to get around that whole thing, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way. So now, like Thursday through Saturday or Sunday, they have like the late night Disney Springs thing where
from 10 to 2.
Like 10 to 2, where they have music and like the late night fun. It's not the same. It's just it's not the same.
It's forced. I mean, more than anything, they're trying to do something, but I think
they're trying to get the late night feel back, and I get that.
I don't think they can.
But I don't think it can be what Pleasure Island was. It doesn't have the same feel, and I really wish I would have been old enough to go longer, because it's sad. And I really like to go dancing again. So if anybody wants to go,
see, Disney could take another part of land. They could put those clubs back in, put the Osborne lights as you're walking in there. Bring back all the stuff from the ceiling at World of Disney. We'll call it Retro Disney.
Retro Disney. Put all the stuff that everybody misses in one area. And then a DJ just for me.
Elliot, you're going to opening night.
Oh my God.
We're booking you. We have no money or say so, but we're going to book you opening night.
Shane, you're not old. I'm older than you would think. I just won't tell anybody. Anyway, so Pleasure Island, we miss you. I really, really, really wish that World of Disney would put some of the magic back.
The only thing good is Ghirardelli still gives you chocolate.
You did get free chocolate still over there, and you can still smell Basin from when you walk around the corner. So there's that. If they ever get rid of Basin, I would be really sad, because I really, really, really love Basin.
You're running out of places.
I know, all my favorites, right? But okay, all right. Now that I'm sad.
Okay, well, this show is over, so it was nice talking to you. See you guys next week, and show number 14.
No, I know. No, we'll be back.
But now I guess you should announce the giveaway winner because you held these people in suspense.
I know, right? So no, as soon as I do the winner, then everybody will probably like drop off.
Drop off. So
we're not done talking yet.
Next Monday, 7:00, same Disney Channel, same Disney time.
Yes, we have fun like this every week. We do. And, you know, like I said, if you guys have been so good to us with these shows, it's been so much fun. So thank you. All right, and these ears are courtesy of not just myself, not just Scott, but Lindsay at Mouseaholic Shopping Services, who is my merchandise girl.
Check out her services. If you're out of town and there's something you need, she will help you out.
Lindsay is your girl. And she actually does my Merchandise Monday blogs, and she gives me my merchandise tips all week long. So
she is on the ball.
She is on the ball. She'll be like, "Hey, this hit. I'm going right now. I'll get back to you."
I do not envy her.
No.
Hitting those parks when it's 120 degrees
outside. Lindsay works her butt off,
and we
really appreciate her. So Lindsay is helping with the ears, and we appreciate.
And she'll be at the meetup December 8th.
Lindsay. We're gonna drag you.
See, we call you out on public forum. You hit the show.
Lindsay. Okay, so I gotta find. She sent me a screenshot of who won, and now I can't find it.
See, that's why you say you don't have enough pictures of everything.
Shoot! All right, hold on. I'm getting it, Lindsay. I know you sent it to me. Hold on.
Just keep the drum.
You just hold on just a minute because she sent it to me.
While she's looking that up, let me do what I was gonna do next. This weekend, there's 2 big conventions going on. 2 of our staff members, Jarrett, will be covering in Fort Lauderdale the Florida SuperCon this weekend. It's the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's at the Broward County Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale. So if you're there, you see Jarrett walking around, say hi, get your picture taken. I'm sure he'll have his Main Street Mouse shirt on, I would assume.
And Jarrett's got buttons.
And he's got buttons and stuff, I believe, to hand out. Robert, who lives in Georgia, is actually going to the Atlanta Comic Con, which is at the Georgia World Congress Center Hall C1. That is the 13th, 14th, and 15th in Atlanta. So Robert will be there. So if you see Robert, go say hi. Take your picture, post it on Instagram. They're going to be sharing pictures all weekend of things they see, people they may run into or meet or whatever. So if you go to either one of those conventions, look for the guys, say hi to them. Jarrett does have buttons to pass out. Robert, we should have sent you some.
I think I sent Robert some buttons, didn't I? Or did I get him?
I don't know if we did or not, but
I don't know.
We will get him for next year for sure. Oh, Jarrett will be in a Fred Flintstone cosplay one of the days.
Okay.
So if you see Fred walking around,
it's Jarrett.
It's Jarrett. And I want to see those pictures.
And if you guys, listen, if you guys are going to these cons and you see like reps from TMSM, make sure you hashtag like TMSM or the Main Street Mouse so I can see you. Because you just never know, you might be in our Instagram stories or on my Wednesday night blog.
And we're going to start trying to go to the cons in the area, so wherever any of us live, if there's something going on in the area, we're trying to get somebody there to cover it. So that's another opportunity for you to meet these people. And we're going to start sending all our staff buttons and things like that to people to hand out when they run into people. So it's a way for you to get free swag from us and get to meet some of our staff.
Yes, and then people are asking about our big meetup. It is December 7th and 8th. And
Walt Disney World.
Yes, at Walt Disney World.
Not Disneyland.
The main day is the 8th at Epcot.
Right.
And we're working on other things. So
we should have that narrowed down pretty soon here because it's getting a little bit late. So we will have 7th narrowed down probably within the next few weeks.
Yeah, and most of our staff is actually going to be on hand, which is awesome. So you get to
never happens.
You know, it never happens. So we probably will do live feeds that weekend, so that we can get you guys to.
I think we should bring the whole staff here Thursday that are in town and do a live show. We're
gonna do live shows so that you guys can actually meet some of our wonderful staffers. And meetup weekend is always a good time.
And now isn't there something we're thinking about trying to do something for the Christmas party on that Sunday?
Yeah, and there's some people that want to go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party on the 9th. So we're thinking about that as well.
Well, we should buy our tickets before they all buy them.
But if my girls, I have my friends that come in from Michigan, and I think Paula said she wanted to do the Christmas party. I just got to talk to Michelle and see if she does do it.
Perna's probably on here. Perna?
I don't know.
You'll do the Christmas party, right? Yes, she's in.
We'll just tell her, if you guys are staying at our house, we're going to the Christmas party on Sunday. That's how it's going to be.
We did that with Mom and Dad last year for Christmas party. You're coming to our house, you're going to Christmas
Yeah, okay, if you're staying with us and we're going to the Christmas party, you're going to the Christmas party too. Okay.
Yep,
there's
She
Michelle
popped in.
Perna. Are you in for Christmas, Michelle? Christmas party?
And Stacy, who is right underneath Michelle, is the one who's trying to organize
Okay,
it.
so yeah, Stacy Thompson, who also is from Michigan.
Boom, boom, boom.
So we are from the Mitten. Okay, this is where we lived, was over here. Okay, so Michelle Perna, yes, is in for Christmas. Okay,
so we're going to try to do that. We're going to get as many Main Streeters who want to go to the Christmas party go.
If
and
you're there, we'll have like a meetup time for a picture.
Yeah, we'll do something.
You don't have to spend all evening with us.
No, but we'll set up a time maybe after one of the parades or something to get together in front of the castle and take with the castle lit up with after that.
Yeah.
Queen lights it, and it's all bright
Plus,
and
we get to
sparkly.
eat all those cookies, and there was hot pretzels last year, and
Karen Boone's birthday's
all
on the night.
that stuff.
You should bring her to the Christmas party, Scott.
Yeah, Scott Boone, you should bring her to the Christmas
They probably
party.
have to work though. They're
Maybe.
teachers.
They are teachers.
So, I don't know.
Okay,
Anyway, back to the giveaway. See, we held you on a little
Okay,
bit
so
longer.
our winner for the giveaway
Thank you, Kevin.
is, her name is Allie, and it's Allie in Wonderland on Instagram. Actually, it's ALDY in Wonderland on Instagram. So, Allie, congratulations.
Congratulations, Allie. You're getting a pair of, not these ones.
Not the ones off my
Unless you
head.
want these ones, then we could.
Which you probably don't. But it still has a tag on them because I just got them.
You never take the tags off.
My mom is really bad for that too. I get that from my mother. She doesn't take tags off of things. So anyway, so congratulations, Allie, and Lindsay or myself will be sending you a PM on Instagram.
Kevin said my laptop is awesome.
Oh, well, hey.
Skinit.com.
All right. So anyway, okay, so before we go, we have one question from the audience. The poll of the audience. I feel like that game show. What was it? The poll of the audience. The one that Regis used to do.
Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
Who wants to eat some tacos?
Yeah. Who wants to eat some tacos?
I will phone a friend. Jared or Robert, pick
Jared
up
and
the phone.
Robert want to eat tachos. Okay, so we had a question. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Hey, and please don't be sad if you didn't win this week or next week.
We're gonna start doing these weekly. I think.
I think it would be really fun to give something away like weekly or
Look
bi-weekly.
at those numbers; they're dropping off.
I know.
They're going off.
They're like,
But
darn it,
that's
we didn't
fine.
win.
That's fine because you know what? Bring them in, and they'll eventually come back because they'll be like, "Why is my life not as fun on Monday nights?"
So okay. So we're going to be doing more
TV's
contests.
horrible, so come watch us.
Yeah, TV is not good in the summer. We're going to be doing more contests, so please stick with us. Okay, so the question I had was Elizabeth Murphy and
Hi, Elizabeth.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Can it be done in one night, or do you need two? You want to go?
Well, I was gonna say it can be done in one night. My recommendation would be get in the park. Was it 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Because you can get in the park 3 hours before the party actually begins with your park ticket or with your party ticket. So use that time to go do rides. Use that time to figure out your plan.
Take pictures.
Take pictures, do all that stuff. Because once the party starts, you're gonna want to meet the characters.
Yep.
You're gonna want to get the snacks,
Yep.
the goodies and stuff like that. You want to make sure you do all the party things, and there's a lot. We don't do rides really at the park. We'll do the Haunted Mansion just because it's the Haunted Mansion and it kind of goes.
And
with
then the Haunted
Halloween night.
Mansion gets spookier at
It does.
Halloween time. They have like the fog machines, and then they have the ghost on the lawn and all
Yes.
that. And there's usually like a special like photo op there. But you don't need 2 nights to do the Halloween party. Do not spend 2 nights.
No, I would say make sure you get there by 4 though. And enjoy the evening.
And you know what? Don't go in with the thought of riding rides because the Boo-to-You parade is I love
See
it.
both of them. The one I will say this though, if you're only going to Magic Kingdom that one time on your trip, then you're gonna want to ride the rides.
Yeah, you probably will. So that's why get in at 4.
So yeah, get in at 4. But after 7, you only have party people to contend with. But some things aren't even open because it's a trick-or-treating area.
There's trick-or-treating, and you don't want to do the. I mean, he's like a child. He trick-or-treats the whole night.
As much as I'm spending to get in that party, I want some candy.
He comes home with tons of candy. But anyway, you can save the trick-or-treating till like later
Yes.
in the evening, and then you can go get more. And they don't like you walk up to these booths and then you get bring your own bag, by the way, because Disney gives you this little tiny bag of trick-or-treat.
Which is good for little kids, and then just have a bigger bag to dump them in. We usually take a bigger bag.
Yeah, because the cast members, like, you go trick-or-treating and they give you a handful of candy, and we come home with a lot.
Unlike SeaWorld where they give you 1.
Why are you dissing SeaWorld?
I'm just comparing.
Okay, well, anyway, Disney gives you a whole thing. So,
Somebody's asking about the Facebook contest. We already announced the winner.
We already announced the winner. And her
Allie.
name is Allie. Was the winner.
Somebody just said the name again.
It's in the description too.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so the Halloween party, you want to make sure that you see the Booty You parade.
Definitely.
You want to make sure you see Hallowishes fireworks.
Yes. The Sanderson Sisters show.
Yeah, the Hocus Pocus show at the castle. And then they have the special meet and greets. They have Jack and Sally, which is a good.
The dwarfs are all out that night.
Yeah, but the Jack and Sally meet and greet is like an over an hour in line. Usually.
But that one usually starts before 7. Don't quote me on that, but most of the time it
you
does
can
start
get in
7,
earlier and stand in line.
But you can't get in line unless you have a wristband for the party. So that's a good time to jump in. Also, if you like Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, there's a special card that you get free for just attending the party. They'll mark your band and you get the card to take.
And yes, Kathy, the horseman does come down Main Street. Yes. He starts from the back just like the regular parade route. The only time the Headless Horseman does not come out is if the ground is wet. Yes. Like last year when we went for media night, it stormed and the horseman didn't come down because if the ground is wet, they will not run the horse.
It's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous.
It's understandable. But he comes, about 10 minutes before the parade, doesn't he?
Yeah, he starts off the parade, like 5 or 10 minutes beforehand. They'll announce, when the Headless Horseman is around.
So make sure you get your parade spot early. Don't rush up at the last minute thinking you're going to see him because he's already gone by.
Yeah, so you want to do that. And then at the second parade, if you go to the second one that's at 11 o'clock at night, you can get a really, a better spot to watch.
We hit the spot just as they come over the bridge before they go around the hub, and we got to see everything as it turns. Yes. So you get a little bit more time to actually enjoy the floats and the characters, the grave diggers with their shovels.
With the shovels.
It's really cool.
It's cool. So, yes. All right, so I hope that answers the question about the Halloween party. And again, everybody who entered our contest on Facebook and Instagram, there were so many of you. We really appreciate it. I know Lindsay appreciates it. Mm-hmm. And she and I were talking today that we want to do another contest in a week or two. So, being that she's always on the lookout for merchandise, and so am I, if we can get some of the more popular items and be able to give them, away to you guys. I mean, it's fun for you, and it's a way for us to say thank you for supporting what we do. So, more prizes will be coming. So.
Can I put a little teaser?
For what?
A little contest that might be coming.
Oh, there's a contest coming.
There's a contest coming next week, but we're not going to tell you what it's about. But the prize is going to be a lot better than just a pair of ears.
Oh, yes. The prize is going to be...
So, we've already talked to our staff about it. They're all thinking it's going to be a great contest.
It's coming.
So, we're going to be working on that this week. So, hopefully, we will be announcing that next Monday night.
Hopefully, yes.
So, make sure you tune in to see the announcement. I think you're going to love it.
It's a pretty interesting idea.
It's a really interesting idea. Michelle looked at me at first. She's like, and then she's like, okay, this.
Oh no, we got to do it. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
So, is that it for this week?
That is it. Thank you for sticking it out. Thank you for sharing our video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for entering our contest. Thank you for everything that you do.
And make sure you're following us on social media. Make sure you like our pages on Facebook. It's the Main Street Mouse. Facebook and Instagram, the Main Street Mouse. On YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel at the Main ST Mouse. Please subscribe, that way you'll get alerts when we upload a new video. And on Twitter, just Main Street Mouse. You can also follow Cindershella4 on Instagram or TMSM_Avenger on Instagram. We try to update our pages multiple times a day.
We do.
I'm getting better at that. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It was a great show. We're sorry about anything that was negative. We wanted to be honest with you, though. We wanted to tell you guys what we thought of the food. We wanted to tell you guys what we think of World of Disney. I don't want to put fluff in it because then I don't want somebody coming back later saying, you guys didn't tell us this part. So I never want to lie to you guys about what we've seen or how we feel about it.
No, but it's still all great. Even when we make our little comments, it's still wonderful. And Disney's still my favorite place in the whole world. So
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So
thank you guys.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys all next Monday night at 7.
See you then.
Bye, guys.
Bye.